Hey there YouTubers, this is Amberola1B coming to you again with another video in my series that I call Echoes from the Past. Today I'm presenting another spool of wire that's probably about a half an hour long. Now there was a little notation inside the canister of the spool of wire that said conversation around a Shell service station in Nashville, Illinois. Now I call it adult conversation because there is some swearing and there is some bandying about of the N-word once or twice in the conversation. Now these were some good old boys, I guess, that were setting up the wire recorder around their service station and just talking to one another very openly. And I don't know when this was done. Probably the early to mid 1950s is what I'm gonna guess. So anyway, this is my presentation of adult conversation around a Shell service station in Nashville, Illinois. Hope you enjoy it. Don't be offended.
Can you get in there? Mr. Broadwater. Yeah, we're even, but when you want to record it, well, nobody wants to talk in something. Jiggs, you got a few words to say for Maytag? Huh? Customer, George. Here, go ahead, talk it. I don't know where to shoot it to. Talk about talking this thing. I don't know what to say to it.
Now, what's the matter with you guys? You got all this crap around here?
Take it out there at the car and let them have it. Hey, talk some of that giant.
You know what the...
Go ahead and talk it.
You know what the old farmer said on his old bull?
Who won the basketball game, Haley?
Huh?
Who won the basketball game?
Pickerville?
What was the score?
38-32.
38-32. Did you like it?
Yeah.
What the hell are you laughing so silly about? Huh? Did you like the game, Artie?
Yeah, it wasn't too hot.
Who was the best player?
Davis? I believe it's Davis. Yeah, pretty good.
What have you been doing?
What are you doing down here tonight?
What's that for?
What have you been doing this evening?
Man on the street.
Walking the street.
Walking the street?
Man on the street.
What have you been looking for?
That's
Where you want to go?
Very.
You can't get nothing to drink out of Barry. What are you going out there for? You going with it?
Yeah.
Huh? What's up in there?
Yes.
What are you going to do out there?
Just sit around.
You mean you can't buy whiskey or anything?
No.
Well, I heard you was an old whiskey drinker. Would you take a drink if you had it?
No.
Listen, I heard you could really drink whiskey. Is that right?
No, I don't like it.
What? Did you ever go to Okieville?
Can't answer that.
Was it raining that night?
Well, wasn't snowing.
Harvey, who was the outstanding player up there tonight?
Davis?
Davis?
Yeah.
What Davis? Davis of Pinckneyville. Who was the best player for Nashville?
Kipley?
Who, not the principal. He don't play basketball, right?
Oh, Bob Kipley.
Well, listen, what do you... we're broadcasting here from the Shell service station, corner of Mill and Main Streets, here in the heart of Nashville. What do you think about Shell service, Hildy? We're going to step right over here and see what this man thinks of the Shell service station. You're a good customer of ours. You bring your Buick in here every day. Just what do you think of the service we give here at Shell service?
Well, it's pretty good.
Really, you think it's not worth a damn, though, don't you?
No.
Where do you work? I'm going to step over here and interview this young lady. Where do you work?
At Kay's Cafe.
Kay's Cafe. Is that in Nashville?
Yes, it is.
Well, where do you live?
I live in Oilton.
Do you make much money?
Oh, yes, a lot.
You reported all the income tax?
They're just grand.
The tips are good over there, huh? How long have you been working over case?
2.5 months.
2.5 months. You like it?
Yes, I do.
Where do you work?
Case Cafe.
How long have you been working there?
Oh, about 2 months.
About 2 months. Do you like it?
Oh, it'll do, I guess.
Say, what's this boyfriend of yours name?
Gonna say goodbye?
You're not married yet, are you?
No, but coming soon.
Remember, we can play this back to him and tell him that, you know, and he can hold you on that. Are you going to get married anywhere soon?
No, I'm not.
All right, put her back. Automobile run now.
Ain't with a dam.
What the hell was wrong with it?
Well, he put a new coil on it today.
New coil? Does it run all right now?
Now, I'll get up to 20 while she starts cutting out like an old Model T.
Well, how's them fucking tires doing now?
Them tires are all right. Last flat you fixed, still flat.
Who, Joe Schmidt fix it?
No, George Small.
You don't mean Shell Service Station?
You're damn right, and I had to raise hell to get him to do it.
In other words, you'd say the Shell Service isn't a very damn good service, huh?
Well, it's damn good service if you don't want anything done.
I see what you mean. Well, that just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, just what some of the public thinks of our fine service here at Shell Service Station here on the corner of Main and Mill Street. We always have satisfied customers. Now, I'm going to step over here and talk to another one of our fine customers. With what girl? Come here. Come here, I want to... No, that's not. I just want to ask you some questions. There's nobody here. Come on. What girl do you go with?
None. No girls at all.
Nah, the hell you don't. Who do you go with?
The hell I do. Nobody.
Huh?
Nobody.
What do you do for your pastime?
Fool around.
You got this car and you don't go out this around with any girl?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
Well, what are you doing this first one? You got to do something with an automobile, I guess, burn up all
Ride
the gas.
around.
Huh?
Ride around.
Ride
And
around?
fool around.
Haven't you got any girl, though?
No.
Huh?
No.
Who's that Jane I seen you with the other night? Oh, listen.
Don't let her be
Who's your
You should
girlfriend?
know, God darn.
You're not
Fuck around enough.
You're not ashamed of her, are you? You mean she's that old that he's been taking her out?
Yeah.
You mean you're not getting
none of it?
You're not getting any?
No, she don't cut out.
She won't. What's her name? What's her name? What is her name? I've seen her with her. What is it?
Yeah, she's a good-looking gal.
What is
Any girl.
Oh, I've seen you with this one gal. What's her name?
My sister.
Oh,
I'm talking about the other night when I seen you going towards the ballpark down there.
Who was it?
Who was that
I go
gal
down
with
there a
you?
lot.
Who was that gal you had with you? That wasn't your sister. I know your sister. She's blonde-headed. This gal was, well, she wasn't blonde.
I know her too, but I can't think of her name. What is her name?
If she wasn't blonde, then I want to know what color hair she had.
Well, I'd say it's pitch-burnt brown. But then
What is her name? What is her name? What is her name?
yeah, come on,
I
tell
thought I've told you guys a couple times.
No. Yeah, but who's this girl you've been going with? Who's that girl you've had with you? When Mrs. Howell's out, 13 front, what do you do?
I go forward.
You go forward and wait on a customer.
No, just go in front.
Or, what kind of status are you on now? Do you wait on customers?
No, not yet.
You're not old enough to wait on customers yet. Well, I know. Let's see. I believe I know what you do. When somebody wants eggs, you run back and get the eggs.
Yeah.
Or if somebody wants something out of the back, you go back and get it.
Yeah.
Harvey, come over here. Come on, Harvey. Hey, Harvey. Listen, come here. Hey, do you clean the shit house up every morning?
Once in a while I miss out.
Well, just how do you go about cleaning?
Well, first of all, I clean all the bowls and...
You mean the bowls you shit in, you clean them?
That's right.
Well, let's mention everything, just the way you clean them. Let's don't beat around the bush. Just tell the way you clean the shutter. Well, and then I clean the mirror. No false modesty. Get a clean towel. Then I put my rubber gloves on and get me a bucket full of water and a mop. I start scrubbing. Well, once in a while, what do you find in the wastebasket in there? I find some condoms. You in here again, Clinky? Come on, Bill. You're always talking now. What have you been doing tonight?
What's your business?
Hell, you care.
Hell, you care.
Huh?
Fuck you, dumb man.
What'd you say?
You heard me the first time.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Well, fuck you.
Is that what you've been out doing tonight? Huh?
No,
Who you been out with tonight, Bill?
I ain't been out with nobody.
Huh?
I ain't been out with nobody.
You haven't. Where you been?
Playing cards.
Playing cards? You win many?
Hell, this one goddamn game.
Damn game.
Uh-huh.
What you been playing?
New houses.
Up a new house.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell you doing here, Thompson? Do all I can. Where you been tonight?
I've been Pine Bowl and a few other bars.
Do you have anything on the thing tonight?
No, not right now.
Hey, I want to ask you something. What the hell about this gal up here that works for Doc Long now?
Well, I
What
don't
the
know.
hell is she?
I don't know. You ought to know more than I do.
No.
She's always down here.
No.
You ought to know more than I do.
She come in here and asked me. She said, say, are you the guy that said something about me going out with Richard Thompson? And I said, why, hell, girl, I didn't even know you before now. I said, who are you? And she said, well, somebody down here at Shell Service said something about me going out with Richard Thompson.
Well, you know what? She told me the same thing. She said, you know, I've been out with George Small only one time.
No shit. This gal told me that. What's her name?
I don't know. I told you the same thing.
You know her name.
Well, how the hell should I know?
She said that...
You've been around her more than I have.
She said somebody had been talking about her going out with you and Harold Rex.
Broadwater's keeping up with her.
Oh, who?
Broadwater?
Been out with who?
Well, this girl works for Doc Longwell.
Broadwater's been out with her?
Yeah.
Are you sure of that?
Well, hell, I've seen him more than once.
Hell, yeah. Where'd you see him with her, Bill?
Oh,
Huh?
well, he runs a taxi. Pulls up her stopping once in a while and plays her leg. Had a little ribbon around it.
He does.
Hell yeah.
Where'd you see him with her, Bill?
Oh, out here. Lover's Lane.
Lover's Lane? Broadwater out of Lover's Lane?
Yeah, brother, out there at Lover's Lane.
Right.
What are you doing?
Same thing he was doing.
What was you doing?
Trying to feel somebody's leg.
That wasn't all you wanted to do.
Well, no, I wasn't all. I said, I got mine. I don't know if he got his or not.
Was it good?
Why, hell, I just like doing it in the old time.
How do you like to do it, Bill?
Oh, shit, anyway.
Bill, you want to talk some more?
Oh, go ahead.
Let's talk.
Hey, listen, Bill, we want to find out some of your past
What the
experiences.
hell Bud Meyer doing down in Pinckneyville that night? That's what he's on the police for.
Bud Meyer was down
Well, hell yeah, it's him and Frank Belinsky.
Frank Belinsky?
Yeah.
What were they doing down Pink?
Oh, they had a red-headed cunt down there.
They did?
Yeah. Bud Meyer's supposed to be on duty, I saw.
Does it do any
Is
good?
that right? He was down there while he was on duty?
Sure, he was down there on duty. Up come Broadwater. Him and that red-headed woman.
Is that right?
You bet. Bud says, don't say nothing, Broadwater. Broadwater says, don't you tell on me, Bud. He goes, hell, my wife would run me plumb off the place. And my hell, I think Bud says, damn, he said, and just keep things from Clinky, it'd be all right. But he said, that son of a bitch, I can't do nothing in this town. He knows everything all over this town.
Well, just what did you see him do while you was around?
Hell, they done lots of things.
What do you mean, lots of things?
Well, Broadwater, he said, now you do what I tell you to do. And he said, don't you say nothing I said anything. It'll be all right. But Frank said, God damn, what am I going to do if I can't get back to Louis' butcher shop? He just cried to hell. Louis run these butcher shop before I ever seen you. I said, God damn it. He said, what the hell's your woman going to do with you? I said, hell, that's not even, maybe somebody else got my woman. Said, don't make no difference, but I know where mine is.
Well, what did this woman look like that Bud was?
Oh, well, she looks pretty good. She looks kind of blonde-headed.
Was she black or white?
Oh, she was mostly black.
Broadwater, what do you got to say about that?
I think he's damn liar.
You wasn't with that woman, huh?
No, he's full of shit.
Well, Clinky was pretty sure he saw you down there. Some red-headed Jane.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's full of shit, too, because I never was in that part of the country.
He was pretty sober at the time.
Well, was Meyer with some girl down there?
I don't know, Ma.
You don't know Mayor? Bud Mayor?
I don't know about Mayor.
Or Copper?
Never saw him.
Oh, you mean that guy? You mean that Copper?
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you or did you not on this night Bill Clinky's talking about pick up Bud Meyer and this girl while he was on duty and take him down to Pinckneyville?
I did not. I was so damn drunk, Bud Meyer couldn't, or Bill Clinky couldn't even see me.
Goddamn.
She's been down here, jumped on Broadwater, and jumped on Billy Engelman, jumped on everybody, and the other night, Cecil Hobby's down here, and he talked to her for about 20 minutes on the phone here. And I was trying to go to bed. By God, she come down the next day and just raised hell with me because I let him call her on the phone.
Well, she told me that night she called up on the phone, George Small went up to see her.
That's a lot of shit, too.
What the hell? What's the
Hey, Floyd. You wouldn't get much later. Oh, about all I can stand. You look pretty healthy, by golly. You look like you can stand a hell of a lot. After all, by God, I'm a good man. What do you say?
That girl you had out there, Engelman.
Hey, listen, let's quit this getting George Small out with all the women. Carl's keeping all that. I know he's.
How about George?
Hey, listen,
How
Bill.
about that girl you stayed out on that?
You don't.
Engelman's and you was cold and you
don't look like.
down and fixed it.
You don't look.
You come in here. You throwing out with me and George, you just crawled in bed.
All right, Billy, let's talk about that nigger whore you used to fuck down there on Oak Street. Yeah, let's talk about that nigger whore.
Well, the one you and Rexy talked to bed.
Did you?
Did you
Do you know a nigger whore down in DuQuoin?
Yeah, well, Aunt Corey.
Aunt Corey?
Yeah, that's the one you and. That's the one you and.
Was that pretty good football?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Broadwater said, boy, she's the best one he ever found.
How'd she do? Well, I mean,
how'd
you take her?
Oh, I just took it any old way.
Did you?
Yeah, but how's that one out there, Fritz Engelman?
What was it you told?
You and old Fritz Engelman.
Fritz,
from the mayor of Oak Street to
How'd
down
you-
there and do coin.
How'd you, what was you told Rixie that night he was shitting you up at the barbecue? And
Oh, I
kept
said, Rexy, I said, God damn, you don't need to shit nobody. When the hell? No, you paid $400 out on her.
On who was that? What did he pay that?
Well, for running off the girl and having them found the car, and then he had the girl's slipper in the car with him.
What did he do to her?
Well, he tried to rape her, but he couldn't consent.
What'd you say, Mr. Chapman?
You boys talking about going down DuQuoin to Oak Street, you better get permission from Andy first.
Oh, you know where Oak Street is, Mr. Chapman?
Absolutely, yeah.
You've been there?
I've been there, oh yes, right down there.
Been all around Oak Street?
All around DuQuoin.
You never did work down there, did you?
I didn't work there, but I got awful close to working.
Did you get permission from Nutsy Struckmar?
Nancy Struckmeyer, the mayor of Oak Street, and Eddie Lathrop, yeah.
Martin's got something to say about that. After all, he's a constable.
I can tell by your pretty blue eyes that you've been down Oak Street, too.
I got my first nose clap there, too. I have you know.
How about that little girl from up here at Longwell?
Yeah, Broadwater, what about your experiences on this girl line?
I never was there.
You never was on Oak
I never
Street?
was on Oak
You've
Street.
been in whorehouses, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did you ever take any of these whores on?
Well, one or two.
One or two?
Yeah, but of course that was years ago.
You don't think you'd be equal to it now, huh?
No, they'd have to take me on now.
Have you ever been down to Oak Street, Mr. Meyer?
Yes, sir.
Many times?
Not many times.
Did you spend much money down Oak Street?
No, sir. The first time I went in there, I started in the back way. They had the raid on down there for beer.
For beer?
Yeah. Some of these guys were heaving bottles out the woodshed, busting the bottles, and one of them liked to hit me. I stayed away from there ever since.
George, how about this night you was out of Fritz Engelman? That night you got so damn drunk with that girl, you didn't know what the hell you doing, and you took her to bed with you.
How about that? That was good.
Good? Well, you ought to know you was the only one there with her.
That was real good. Was you in the bed that night, Clinky? You were Fritz Engelman? Now let's see. Talking about Oak Street, is Oak Street still operating down there, Bill?
No.
Well, where do you go to get it now?
Oh, I go to Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
Same place Broadwater's go.
You're always blaming it on somebody else. Now speak for yourself.
Well, Broadwater, I asked him what he charged me to take me to Murfreesboro. He said, I tell you to do, Mr. Clean. He said, I'll take you down there for 10 cents a mile. If you pay for all my eats and pay for me a good fuck, he said, I'll just take you down there for 10 cents a mile. And I said, all right, Broadwater, you can sure have it. I'll give you the $20 now.
Well, you're talking about Broadwater. Did you get any while you down there?
Well, I got all what? But Broadwater's got more than I got, and he come home, he got the rolling pin over his head.
You take that Broadwater down to me anymore.
Is it right? Well, Bill, I'll tell you what. I think you're a pretty good guy, but you only kind of you didn't really mean that, did you, Bill?
Oh, I think George is kidding. I don't know, but if he thinks so, I'll say, well, I think Rich is a damn liar myself.
You really wasn't standing there in the bed, though, that night, were you?
I was sleeping upstairs.
Sleeping upstairs. Did I make that much noise?
Well, you sure did.
I heard the spring squeak.
Goddamn, you said, Ridsky, get up. My God, I'm got my old car out there and she throws up and she's stiff as a Lord.
That's enough. Thank you, Mr. Clingy. Thank you, Mr. Clingy. Glad to have you here this evening. Now I'll have a few words with Mr. Thompson. What are you working at now, Mr. Thompson?
Oh, everything I can. But
well, what do you think of? That's quite enough there. That's all right. What do you think? We're broadcasting here from Shell Service Station, corner of Mill and Main Street here in the heart of Nashville. What do you think about the Shell Service Station?
Well, it's all right, but I want to tell you one thing.
Well, that's very good. We're glad you like the service here, Mr. Thompson. Now we're going to step over here in the audience and get Mr. Chapman. What do you think of Shell Service, Super Shell Service here, Mr. Chapman? Hey, it's all full of shit. Thank you, sir. Glad you enjoy our service here. Now we're going to step here. Here's another one of our good customers. He drives in every day in a nice, big, shiny Buick. What do you think of a service, Mr. Waveson?
I've got a heart on. I need a lot of service. You got anything to offer me?
All right, we're going to step over here now and talk to Mr. Broadwater. He's a Shell user. He uses lots of Shell gasoline. What do you think of Shell, Mr. Broadwater?
I think the Shell's all right, but a lot of women hangs around the station.
Thank you, Mr. Broadwater. I'm glad you like our service. Now we're going to talk to...
Stop while you parked over here. There's no parking spot.
Yeah, no, we're going to ask Mr. Meyer what he thinks about the city council here in Nashville. What do you think about the city council, Mr. Meyer?
Well, I'm not going to put myself down in the hammer.
Okay, that's enough of Mr. Meyer. What's that, Mr. Cleggy?
When we're going to have the saloons open here on Sunday?
You want the saloons open on Sunday?
Oh, we don't care about the saloons, but what about that night?
Let's cut that shit right now.
That night's got constant work. Right? Here it comes on. We'll find out about that night. About that.
All right, now we're going to find out here about Mr. Thompson, this girl up here at Doc Longwell's office. I believe her name is Betty Dubois. What about that girl, Mr. Thompson?
Well,
No, listen, you can't take the microphone now. The kiddies can't play with the microphone. The announcer has to keep it. If you want to talk, we just put it up in front of you. You can play with the dick, but not with the mic. Do you beat your pud much, Mr. Thompson?
well, come here, I'll tell you something.
Do you beat your pud much, Mr. Thompson?
Well, she told me that...
Who told you what? You're getting away from the subject there, Miss Thompson. I asked you, do you beat your pud much?
Betty was telling me that...
Betty was telling you, huh?
You ought to quit beating your butt, huh?
Yeah, did Betty tell you that you ought to quit beating your pud?
She was telling me that
Well, how is it up there at Doc Longwell's office?
it's all crowded.
Is it crowded?
It's crowded. It's got
Yeah.
too many seats up there.
Too many seats, huh?
Not enough beds.
Not enough beds. But when did you start having affairs with this Betty Dubois?
Right after you did.
Right after who did? What? You say you've been whitewashing her tonsils lately? Yeah.
Oh, shit. George, when's the last time you was out to Freddie?
We can't do it.
You say you're still fucking them niggers, Bill? You say you're still fucking them niggers, Bill?
Bud Meyer is. I want to ask George Swall one question. How can we express ourselves about the super service around here if we can't talk with this damn mic?
You got to say the right thing on this, or you can't express yourself. How about those niggers, Bill? You still fucking those niggers?
Are you still fucking Engelman?
George, you remember that girl we fucked on Standard Oil? Yeah, we'll talk about that, yeah. How about that? Which one of yours do you think was the best?
I mean, that one of the tits felt like a bag of worms.
Do you remember that little platform that run up, and we was wondering how to screw them uphill or downhill?
We fucked them both ways to find out, I'll tell you for sure. But that's aside from the subject. After all, is the one 68 years old better than one 58? The one that's 82.
George?
I like that one. I like that galler. You remember that galler? Tits felt like a bag of worms.
Greasy bunch of worms, wasn't it?
Hey, George.
What?
Did you sleep that?
I don't have any answers. Get out.
I'll ask you.
All right. Here,
Did you sleep that?
let me tell you a good joke. You know what the Princess Elizabeth said to Mountbatten the other night, don't you? Said, Mountbatten, the whole of England is before you. Mountbatten, the whole of England is before you. He's got it off, hasn't he?
All right, YouTubers, that seems to be the end of that. Those good old boys were having too much of a good old time. Well, that was the end of the wire anyway, and I hope you'll join me next time when I present another spool of wire or a reel of tape. Could be anything on it, and it could last any time from a few minutes to about an hour. Anyway, this is Amberola 1B signing off. See you next time.